गुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपं कदा मह्यं ददान्ति स्वपदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरुश्रीयुतपदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातं सगणरघुनाथान्वितं त्वं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादानुसहगणललिता श्रीविशाखान्वितंश्च। नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिन्निति नामिने। नमस्ते सारस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेषशून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे। नमो महावदान्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्यनाम्ने गौरत्वसे नमः। श्रीनीलाचलनिवासाय नित्याय परमात्मने बलभद्रसुभद्राभ्यां श्रीजगन्नाथाय ते नमः। श्रीकृष्णचैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानन्द श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौरभक्तवृंद। हरे कृष्ण 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Hare Krishna. So by the mercy of Srila Prabhupada and previous acharyas and also by the blessings of senior Vaishnavas, present Vaishnavas, we are continuing our spiritual life. And our achievement, our goal, not only how to approach Krishna, actually, you want Krishna Prem. If someone wants to enter to Golok Vrindavan, enter to Krishna's planet, love is required. Without love, we cannot serve Krishna. Without love, we cannot approach Krishna. We cannot, how can you say, face to face. We can see Krishna, approach Krishna. And in our Gaudiya Parampara, especially, all of you know very well. So when Srila Prabhupada came from India, before Prabhupada coming to West, even in West, either Indian or Westerners, they have little idea about Bhagavad Gita. They know this is Hindu people's scriptures, Hindu religious scriptures. More than that, they don't know anything. What is the essence of Bhagavad Gita? Most of the time, conditioned soul, due to his intellectual, tendency, he research, he cultivate, but lastly, he can't find out the essence. What is the essence of the scripture? But when Prabhupada came, and Prabhupada is very strict to one thing. All of you can hear Prabhupada's lectures, and you can study Prabhupada's books. Prabhupada was always focusing about one thing. Chant Hare Krishna. Chant Hare Krishna. So always we have to chant Hare Krishna. Especially Prabhupada was focusing on that point. We have to chant. Chant means we have to remember Krishna. Yeah. We have to remember Krishna always. And what is Krishna's standard? What standard Krishna set up in Bhagavad Gita? How to remember Krishna in morning? Only in morning? Huh? In evening? Satatam. Whenever Krishna used to advise to his devotee, always using this thing. Satatam kirtanto mam. 24 hours. And here he said in Bhagavad Gita, 24 hours, my name, kirtanto mam. Satatam kirtanto mam. And how to perform kirtan? Jatantascha drudabrata. Because you are in the material world, when you chant 24 hours, or when you want to involve in my service, so many problems will come. Because you are in material body, in material platform, material consciousness, problem will come. But drudha brata, determination should be strong when we are in path of devotional life, especially when we are chanting, when we are hearing, when we are serving. Dridha brata. Okay, I have strong determination. I have desire to chant always, to remember Krishna always. Next, what Krishna said? Namastyancha ma bhakta. Nitya jukta upasate. Oh, these statements are so serious statements. Always, these devotees, my devotees, always remember me. They have strong determination, strong bho. And whenever they face any problems, either they face some problem, no, this is okay for you. Either they face some problems or not. But whenever any obstacles, spiritual obstacles or material obstacles come to their life, they are very strong. They pay obeisance to me. Always, they pay obeisance to me. That means they want to surrender at my lotus feet. You see in that verse, strong determination is there. You must see this verse. Which one? Who knows this verse? Satata kirtan tamam. This is 9 chapter, yeah. 9 chapter. Satatam kirtanto mam jatatanscha drudaprata namastin samam bhakta nitya jukta upasate. Okay.
9:14.
40?
Yeah, 9:14.
1-4. 1-4, yeah. Yes. Always chant my glories, endeavoring with great determination, bowing down before me. These great souls perpetually worship me with devotion. These are the nature of a pure devotee. And we have to achieve this stage. These are the, you can say, symptoms of an annihilated devotee. Always chanting my glories. Sometimes chanting, sometimes performing kirtan, sometimes preaching. Always, satatam. And there, in the purport said, Mahatma cannot be manufactured by rubber stamping on an ordinary person. His symptoms are described here. A Mahatma is always engaged in chanting the glories of Supreme Lord Krishna, the personality of Godhead. He has no other business. Many things we may find out in this verse. But important is 4 things here. First one, engage always in the activities, direct devotional activities of Krishna. We are not following ritual systems. Ritual systems, you know, as in India, morning they will, at a certain time they will open temple, they will worship, then after temple is closed, deity is in inside, And person, he just busy, he just very, very busy with his own duty. Yeah. These are ritual systems. Prabhupada used to use one term, officially religious persons. They are religious persons, but officially. They are performing not very seriously, not naturally. They don't have love for devotional activities. But we are discussing about the point. When Prabhupada came to West, Prabhupada was carrying the mood of Caitanya Mahāprabhu. How to establish Mahāprabhu's mood. If someone fails to understand Caitanya Mahāprabhu, he can't find the essence of Bhagavad Gita. You know, in India, Mayavadis also are discussing Bhagavad Gita. Jnanis, impersonalists also discussing. You go to any sector of religious persons, they are discussing Bhagavad Gita. But everyone have different idea. Yeah. Everyone have different idea. Mostly, we are devotees, we know the conclusion. What is the conclusion of Bhagavad Gita? Not only that one. Manmana, that one also. So they will never say these things. You go to any religious sector, you ask what is the essence of Bhagavad Gita? They will say karma. Yeah, just give priority to your duties. Do your duty perfectly, then God will become happy. To draw conclusion without Mahāprabhu, especially essence of Bhagavad Gita, essence of Bhagavatam, essence of spiritual life, devotional life, no one knows. No one knows. Even they are studying Bhagavad Gita always, discussing Bhagavad Gita. But those are direct follower of Caitanya Mahāprabhu. Those devotees, those pure devotees already received mercy from Caitanya Mahāprabhu. Only they can speak about real truth of devotional, factors, or you can say the essence of devotional life. Others can't. They don't know. Satatam, Mahaprabhu standard is Satatam. Krishna standard, Satatam, always, 24 hours. Like in this verse, first one, always involved or always engaged in chanting the glories of Lord. Second one, be determined. Yeah. Fixedness is required. Yeah. We have many business, but after all, we have a prime duty. Fixedness is required. Unless someone is very determined, progressing in Krishna consciousness is very difficult. Yeah. Therefore, we are associating with devotees. Why we are associating with devotees? This is one of the very important point. Why we are associating with devotees? We have books, we can chant, we have feedback, we have deities, we can sit in our room, we may chant. What is necessary, coming miles and miles associated with devotees? It is not easy, especially in Kali Yuga, to be very determined in devotional life, unless you associate with devotees. Yeah. Even we are not performing some bad association. Someone may say, okay, I am focusing on my duty, I am not going outside, I am following the four regulative principles. What is necessary to associate with devotees? No. Even we are not committing some mistakes or following the four regulative principles very strictly, but still mind have an impression. Mind carrying an impression, strong impression. Mind have its own nature. Mind have its own nature. From many lives, mind is carrying his own tendency, impressions. So when you sit alone, And sometimes devotee said, okay, I don't want to associate with anyone. With this devotee of this fault, he's like this, he's like that. And when we sit quietly in one place without association with devotees, Hare Vaishnavas, this problem comes. The impressions of mind become very strong. No one can say, okay, I don't have any impression. No, your mind is there means some impression is there. Maybe good impressions, maybe association actually does not happen in outside. Association happen in mind. Yes. Associating with Guru, associating with Shastra, associating with Lord. It's happened in mind. Like sometimes, most of the time we are sitting here, but our mind is somewhere. Huh? You are sitting here, but thinking about your car. Like in India, Indian people, they are going to temple. They used to keep their shoes outside. Well, always remember about shoes many times. Where is my shoes? Maybe someone will come. He is in front of God. He is in prayer hall. Association two types. External association, internal association, internal association. So we are coming, associate with devotees. At least we are associating, we are hearing, we are chanting, we are engaged in some service. By this mercy from devotees, we are checking something. The flow of our mind's impressions. Don't think that mind is carrying only good impressions. No. We are in material world, we are in material body means both impressions is there in our mind. Some good impressions there, some bad impressions there. And when mind became alone, without devotional activities, mind prompts. Which things? Bad impressions, bad ideas. So when these impressions comes, you become weak. Even you are a spiritual person. Yeah. Even you have desire to progress in devotional life. You want to chant more, you want to serve more. That does not happen. So therefore, determination is required. Unless you become a determined person, progressing in Krishna consciousness is a big challenge. Yeah. And that determination power we can receive by associating and so also by abiding pure mood. When we are associating devotees, sometimes we are developing our determination. Okay, this Prabhuji is preaching like this. This Prabhuji is studying for 6 hours. We are hearing from devotees. This Mataji is distributing 30 books. Then immediately we can determine. Okay, I will also try. I will try to do something. Most of the time, we develop by hearing from devotees. We receive some inspirations. We develop some determination power. But after a few days, we lose again. Many devotees have this question, same question. Sometimes they are chanting very seriously, section round for many months. After something happen, again, stop chanting. Studying Bhagavad Gita, continuing spiritual life very systematically is very difficult. Yeah. Very difficult. But Krishna said, what was Krishna's standard? 24 hours, Satatam Kirtantamam. And also said Manmana Bhava. What is Manmana Bhava? What does it mean? Always. Always remember Krishna. Our mind is always remembering Krishna. We are with Krishna thinking about Maya. Yes, you are chanting Hare Krishna. Tulsi is there. We are holding tulsi weed. In neck, tulsi weed. Taking prasadam. We have tilak. Body, we are taking bath, putting tilak, sitting near tulsi, front of the deities, but still, where is your mind? When we are chanting Hare Krishna, mind is somewhere. What Krishna said? Manmana bhava. And also Krishna said in Bhagavad Gita, mind is very fickle. To conquer mind is practically very difficult. Arjun, what you are saying, that is fact. Then what we can do? We are a common, we are a common sadhaka. How can we fix? How can we develop such determination power? No, 24-hour I want to think about Krishna. I want to remember Krishna. I want to keep Krishna in my mind. What is your opinion? Possible? It is possible, 24-hour? Not possible.
I will practice.
By practice?
With practice.
Possible, huh? Okay. You have hope, huh? Okay, good. Mercy. We have to follow certain steps. First one, our desire, our goal is to remember Krishna always, 24 hours. This is essence of our devotional life. 24 hours we have to remember Krishna. Like Krishna service for Krishna. We are cooking for Krishna, serving for Krishna, chanting 24 hours. Huh? But how it is possible? Is it possible 24 hours you can remember? If you don't have love for someone? Huh? When you are going to office or not? Office, huh? Within the office you are remembering about, you have son?
I have daughter.
Daughter. You are remembering your daughter or not? You are remembering or automatically coming? Remembrance automatically coming about your daughter?
Yes.
Automatically coming?
Yeah.
Yes. You are not remembering. You see, remembering about someone and automatically remembrance came, it is different. So Krishna said, Manmana bhava, one secret is there. This is the secret. Same Krishna said to Arjun when Arjun said, Tanchalahi, Mana Krishna, Pramati, Balavam, mind is very strong. Okay. Then another verse you see, Daivihesa. Who said? Here Krishna said, there devotee said. Arjun said, Chanchalahi Mana Krishna, mind is very strong, very stubborn, very powerful. It is impossible to control mind. What Krishna said? Arjun, what you are saying, that is fact. Krishna admit. And what Krishna said about Maya? Daivihi saguna maya, mama maya duratto. Hello. Yeah. So Krishna is saying Maya is my energy. Huh? So we are with Krishna or we are with Maya? Huh? Maya? How can you say you are with Maya? You are chanting Hare Krishna, you are taking prasadam. Your wife is devotee, son is devotee, daughter is devotee. In your house Jagannath is there. How you are with Maya? That is the test. We are with Krishna, we are devotee, we are chanting Hare Krishna. Mind. Once mind connected with mood of nature, it drags towards material objects. And Krishna said, this is mine, Maya. Mama Maya. Krishna said, Mama Maya, this is my Maya. That means very powerful. Maya is powerful, mind is powerful. And lastly, Krishna said in Bhagavad Gita conclusion, Manmana keep me in your mind. How can we keep you in your mind? Our mind is stubborn, mind is fickle, mind is very strong. You are admitting yourself. And you are also saying, Maya is my energy, it is very powerful. Then how can we become very strong? How can we become very determined? How can we remember Krishna? Huh?
Guru Kripa.
Only mercy. That is second thing. How can we receive mercy from Guru? But first one, it is practically impossible for a soul, conditioned soul. Even when we are preaching to new devotees, we are saying, okay, chant Hare Krishna, you will solve all your. But when we are standing or chanting, our first problem, mind create problems. Before we are not thinking about so much about mind. We are not caring about mind. Okay. But once we become devotee, who is creating first problem? Our mind is creating problem. And how to overcome this Maya? How to overcome this mind? This is a big challenge in our front. This is a big challenge. We are facing this big challenge. Like yogis, their aim is to only control mind. Huh? What they want? Their idea, if I control mind, I will get peace. I will connect with Supreme. Our challenge is not like that. Our challenge is, we want to remember Krishna 24 hours. And who is creating problem? Mind is creating problem. And when you want to remember someone, you don't have two minds, you have only one mind. Or you have two minds. In one mind you are working in office and one mind in house. No, you have same mind. You have one mind. And one mind have attachment, have hatred nature, you have some feelings, willing, desire, love and attachment for someone. But Krishna is saying, what is Krishna's standard? Always, remember me always. How it is practically possible? For a conditioned soul to remember Krishna always looks practically impossible. Yeah. We don't have such vision. It's like, what is this now in the sky? What is this? Cloud? By seeing cloud you can cry? Can't cry. But Madhavendra, just by seeing the cloud, he started to cry. Why? Cloud's color? Krishna's color. Yeah. This is remembrance. If we have love, then automatically remembrance will come. If you don't have love, to remember someone, possible? No. Forcefully we are remembering. When we are remembering Krishna, automatically or forcefully? Remembrance is coming or automatically? Forcefully. When you are going to Mahal, how can you say Mahal? Huh? Mahal or Mahal? You are saying Mahal. I don't know. Big market complex. You can remember Krishna there? Huh?
Depends what you are going to do. If you are going to buy something for Krishna, you remember Krishna.
Yeah, only when you buy something for Krishna, but still when we are buying, we are looking towards, stocks. Yeah. Here is this, here is this, here is this, here is this. But what Mahāprabhu said to Rai Ramananda? No, my dear devotees, those are lovers, Stavara Jangama dekhe, na dekhe tar murti. My lovers, my dear devotees, they sing moving and non-moving. But always they see Krishna. Krishna is there. This is Mahaprabhu's standard. If someone wants to enter to Golok Vrindavan, his feelings should be like that. Always observing Krishna. Always observing Krishna's service. Always remembering Krishna. So when we are sleeping, we are remembering Krishna? Huh? You are forgetting Krishna. Even when we are chanting, we are not remembering Krishna. What to speak about sleeping? 2 hour only you have to chant. 16 rounds. Prabhupada, so merciful. Only you have to chant 2 hours. For 2 hours, we fail to remember Krishna always. You see, after all, we are pronouncing his name. You know, when you are calling someone's name, how can your mind will go somewhere? Is it possible when you are calling your son, where are you? Your mind is somewhere? No? Okay. When you are talking with WhatsApp, we are calling someone, we are talking with someone, your mind is somewhere? No. When we are performing all other activities, mind is very fixed. Mind always cooperating. Yeah. But when we start our spiritual practices, mind,
Wake up.
he said, oh, what he is doing? He is spoiling his life. He is spoiling his life. Why remembering Krishna? Why chanting Hare Krishna? Mind does not cooperate. And it is not actually mind's problem. What is mind's nature? Mind have one nature. To whom he will love, he will remember him. This is mind's nature. Mind have a tendency. If he loves someone, he will remember him. Then, what is required to remember Krishna? Practice or love? Which one? Or control mind? Love. We are practicing how to develop love for Krishna. Not, simple practice. We are just standing 16 round. Okay, finished. My round is finished. We are so happy. 6 round finished means, yes, I am chanting 6 round. So happy. We are so happy. Yeah, my mala complete. Every day I am completing my mala. We are chanting Krishna's name for 2 hours. 2 hours, completing our mala. For many years, 20 years, 30 years, 40 years. But we judge ourselves, how much love I developed towards Krishna. We have some love for Krishna? We have to judge ourselves. I have some love for Krishna. And once you develop love, what is its symptom? When you develop love for your daughter, automatically come and you will worry it. You have to do something for him. Very worried. It loves nature. Yeah. It loves nature. And you want to do something for him or her. When you can do it, then you will cry. Then you will cry. So we are crying for Krishna? When we are facing problem, then we are crying. Actually, we are crying. Most of the times, devotees used to cry. You can see they are crying. Looks like, no, this devotee is crying. Why he is crying? He is facing some problem, not separation. No, not separation. But our Mahāprabhu's principle, Hare Krishna Mahamantra means crying. Like what was Prabhupada's explanation about Hare Krishna Mahamantra? Just like a small child. Ever you saw? A small child is crying for mother. Ever you saw? Just saw. You cannot pacify. When a small child is crying for his mother, you can't pacify. Give dolls, give foods, give anything you will throw. What he wants? Only at that time, what he wants? Only mom, only mother. We are not crying. We are not crying. And this mood is not there also. This mood is not coming. Automatically it is not coming because we don't have love. We don't have love. We are not crying for Krishna. We are very worried. We are not worried for Krishna also. We are not worried for Krishna. Because we don't have love. But we want love. Without love, like our Gurudev used to say, without love, you cannot serve Krishna. Because Krishna is lover. If you keep Krishna always in your mind, always in your heart, then Krishna will accept your service. Krishna have everything. Krishna have everything. So why you will hear about us? When we are chanting, why you will hear? Why he looks towards us? Only we can attract Krishna when we develop love. And we are chanting Hare Krishna actually, how to develop love. That is Mahāprabhu's blessing. This is not a mere mantra. Other mantras is different in India. Many mantras. All demigods, they have their specific mantras. Like Vishnu, for Vishnus, like Vishnu Sahasranam. The Gopal Sahasranam, Vishnu Sahasranam, many, even Krishna's name, many different names, different mantras. But we are specifically chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra. This Radhe Krishna. And Mahāprabhu, special Caitanya Mahāprabhu, introduced, empowered this system by his blessing. Anyone who chant very seriously without offense and serve Vaishnavas, serve pure devotees, Guru under his guidance, then this is the simple formula to develop love. And without love, we cannot remember Krishna. Without 24 hours remembering Krishna, we can't get a spiritual body. Before entering to Golok Vrindavan, we have to create a new body here. Spiritual body, subtle body. Before we are living this present body, we are creating body, or after living body we are achieving one body. What is your opinion? When you leave your body, you are receiving another body. But that body you created when you are living here. According to your teacher, you will receive one body. And how this teacher becomes strong? Mind, senses, consciousness, everything in one line. I want these things. Then Krishna will say, okay, you have a strong teacher, let he should achieve this body. Next line. So before leaving this body, we have to prepare a spiritual body. Prabhupada used to say, anyhow, when you leave body, you have to accept one another body. Now you have to decide which body you want, either material or spiritual. Then which body we want? Spiritual. And to achieve spiritual body, what do we have to do? We have to develop love for Krishna. Yeah. We have to purify our senses, purify our mind. Yeah. Otherwise, we can't achieve a spiritual body, eternal body. We can't enter to Golok Vrindavan. We cannot see Krishna face to face. And therefore we are associating with devotees. We are following strictly the guidelines of Srila Prabhupada. We are preaching, we are, someone is managing, someone is worshipping. But our actual goal is how to develop love. And how can we develop love? By following strictly the guidelines of Caitanya Mahāprabhu and their followers. Yes. And specifically Mahaprabhu's instruction that Niraparādha naam laile pai prem dhan. If you don't commit offense, chant Hare Krishna, serve Vaishnavas. Serve your spiritual master, a pure devotee. Then there is scope. This is simple. This is conclusion of Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's teachings. If you discuss Krishna's opinions, you will be in doubt. I will counter you. Can you give me clear cut conclusion of Bhagavad Gita? Krishna said Sarvadharman. Okay, who is ready? We are devotees now. We are ready to give up all set of heritage of religion. Huh? Practical impossible. Impossible, not difficult. How can you give up all sort of religions? Okay, like you said, I am Hindu, I am not Hindu, I am not a Muslim, I am not Christian, I give up everything, I am not a devotee of Krishna. Huh? Someone may argue, okay, I give up all sort of variety of religion. But what Krishna is saying there, in that verse, what Krishna is saying? Give up all sort of religion, then?
Surrender.
Which one is important?
Surrender.
Mam ekam saranam braj. That is important. Give up religion is not important. Unless you surrender to Krishna, how can you give up? Unless you develop love for Krishna, you can't surrender. Yeah. You can't surrender. Unless you develop love. Therefore, Mahāprabhu when came, first give priority for chanting. Because this chanting of holy name without offense and serving Vaishnavas is the only way to achieve love of God. Without love, we can't surrender. Forcefully we can't surrender. Partial surrender. Like our Gurudev said, without love, your so-called surrender is either partial or conditional or artificial. Because you don't have pure love, how can you surrender? Is it possible for us, we can surrender like Srila Prabhupada? We know practical examples. You know, when he came from West, when he came from India to West, what was with Prabhupada? ISKCON society was with Prabhupada. Some manpower was there, money was there, some relative was here. Temple? Nothing. Only Prabhupada was carrying his pure love for his Guru. Pure love for his spiritual master. My spiritual master said, I have to preach Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's mission. How it is powerful. When you develop pure love for a pure devotee, that is actually love. That is love towards Krishna. This manifestation of ISKCON, what is that? You see, many challenges is coming, but after all, it is growing everywhere. You just go everywhere. Everywhere people are chanting Hare Krishna. Many devotees are joining. How it is happening? This is pure devotee's love. Have love for his spiritual master. Have love for his, for Caitanya Mahāprabhu. As a result, you can see growing. It is growing. And our job is how to develop our love for a pure devotee. That is the beginning. You know, simple thing. We are discussing. Okay, how to develop love? Chant Hare Krishna, offenseless. But be careful. Unless you develop love for a pure devotee, you cannot chant pure name. You will commit offense. You will commit offense. Who will protect you? Who will give you protection? Guru's mercy, Vaishnav's mercy. That protect your mind. That protect your consciousness. Therefore, we are always saying Jasya Prasada, Bhagavad Prasada. Why we are repeatedly saying Jasya Prasada, Bhagavad? Secret is there. Krishna said, Satatam Kirtantavang, Manmana Bhava. Where all these philosophies are there. But conclusion is, without love we can't surrender. We cannot remember Krishna 24 hours. Remembrance does not come. Forcefully we cannot remember. Forcefully we are remembering within the 2 hour Within the sixth round, how many times remembrance coming about Krishna? We are approaching Krishna. Krishna, I want to go to you. How many years you are chanting? How many years you are continuing your chanting? 8 years. Anytime this feeling is coming, Krishna, please take me. Now I want to. Not coming, eh? Okay, now Krishna will come, he will say, come with me. What he will say? Agree? You will not think about your daughter? Will come. Will come. Naturally come. If we are not pure, we can't develop this desire. Yes. Always have to pray to Krishna. Give me special protection. We have to pray to pure devotees. Without pure devotees, mercy. We will protect our consciousness. This is a big challenge. We are following for regulative principle. We are chanting. We are performing all sort of spiritual activities. Still, in consciousness, we don't have a, what Prabhupada said, International Society for Krishna consciousness. In our consciousness, Krishna should be there. We will protect our consciousness. Pure devotee. Devotee's blessings. Devotee's blessings. So therefore we have to serve devotees, we have to serve pure devotees, we have to follow the principles. Same time, we have to focus on our chanting and we try how to free from offense. How to free from offense. By this way, we will develop love. More we develop love, what is the symptom? More you surrender. Without love, we can't surrender. And without surrender, spiritual things will not manifest as it is. How Tulsi is non-different from Krishna, how pure devotee is non-different from Krishna, how Bhagavatam is non-different from Krishna, how deities is non-different from Krishna. Wants to develop love? According to percentage of love, will surrender. You understand? You have 30% love, then you will surrender 30%. Then manifestation, spiritual manifestation, 30%. And Krishna said, Sarva Dharma. Give up everything. That is Krishna's standard. And Mahāprabhu introduced the simple things. It is very difficult to give up everything. If someone is not ready, someone don't have love, how can he give up everything? Gopis? Where is the example? Give up everything and surrender to Krishna. Where is the example? You can find this example. Where? With whom? Gopis. Only gopis. They give up everything. They give up everything. Why they give up everything? They have love. They have love for Krishna. And actually our parampara, our mood is like that. How to develop love? How to remember Krishna naturally? Then our life becomes success. We can enter to Golok Vrindavan. And Mahāprabhu introduced a simple formula. Don't commit offense and chant 6 round or chant always. Try to chant pure name. When you are chanting, your mind, your consciousness should be very pure. Krishna, I want love at your lotus feet. Please engage me. I am very fallen soul. Yeah. Then when strictly we follow these principles, Acharya principles, then we will develop love. According to our love, we will surrender. And more we surrender, more spiritual things will manifest. We can see spiritual things as it is. Before that, it is simply speculation. Therefore now many intellectual persons are coming to devotional path, but they are struggling. Intellectual level is not spiritual level. No. In intellectually you can enter to religious system. Because intellectual people, they have discrimination power. This is matter, this is spirit, this is this, this is that. Here is happiness, here is distress, here is. They have power. You can discriminate. But intellectually you cannot develop. Even intellectually you are entering to religious systems, you cannot develop faith. We have all these realizations. Before in India, people don't know about Bhagavatam. They are very illiterate, Only they name Krishna's name. And only they know, okay, here is God. Always used to go in morning, pay obeisances, sometimes sweep, giving some flower. Anyone is reciting Ramayana, Mahabharata, they used to hear. They have so much faith. So much faith. That is natural faith. Intellectually, we cannot enter to the circle of religion, religious systems. Looks like religious persons, but faith is not there. When we surrender, everything will manifest. Real faith will come. Everything will become real, natural. Therefore our Gurudev used to say, be a natural Vaishnava. We are Vaishnava but not natural Vaishnava. Be a natural Vaishnava. This is natural. When we surrender, everything will manifest. Then we become natural. Yeah. This is a simple process. Mahāprabhu adapted this simple process. We have to focus on holy name. We have to develop love for Vaishnavas. First try to develop love for a pure devotees. Yeah. Keep good relationship with Vaishnavas. Don't commit Vaishnava offense. Serve Vaishnavas. Then slowly, when we receive mercy from Sadhu, Guru, Vaishnava, Shastra, then we will develop love. More develop love, more we surrender to Krishna. More we surrender, more spiritual things will manifest. This is process of Gaudiya Vaishnava. Okay, now this is time. So if you have some questions or some comments. Yeah.
Hare Krishna Maharaj. Thank you for this wonderful practical session. It was really very helpful and very much needed. Maharaj, my question is, how do we check ourselves if we are surrendered or not? Sometimes we read, oh yeah, I'm trying to surrender, yeah, I'm surrendered. We keep telling it to ourselves, but how can we check it on ourselves?
Yeah. For a conditioned soul, mind is there, intelligent is there. It's not allowing so freely to surrender to someone. What is initiation? What is meaning of initiation? Why we are coming in a process of initiation? Why we are accepting Guru? Actually, our process, we are learning from spiritual master. Not only knowledge. First, Tat Vidhi. What is Pranipad? What is Pranipad? Surrender. Unless someone surrender to pure devotee, spiritual master, higher Vaishnavas, he can't surrender to Krishna. So what we are learning from spiritual master? What is the real contribution of spiritual master? When spiritual master is present here, what is his real contribution for the disciples? His fast. We are receiving knowledge from spiritual master. That is his contribution. He will train us in such a way when he leave body, still we can continue our spiritual life by this surrender process. This is Guru's blessing. If Guru is pleased with you and you are surrendered to your spiritual master, then you will develop this mode, surrender mode. This is Guru's blessing.
Pressing the reset button.
Huh?
pressing the reset button because when we come, there are many things that we think we know.
Yeah.
Actually, we don't
No,
know.
without blessings, nothing will manifest. And what is blessings also we have to understand. Maybe tomorrow we have to understand what is Guru's blessings, what is Vaishnava's blessing, what is Krishna's blessing, what is absolute star. Everyone, you go to church, people are praying, give us blessings. Every religious sectors, even in Karma Kanda, they worship father and mother. Why? They want blessing from father and mother. What is that blessing? So we cannot check ourselves. Mind, most of the time, mind cheated us. Yeah. So we have to follow. If we follow a surrender soul, then we can be a surrender. We can be a surrender soul. Without following a surrender soul, we can't surrender to Krishna. And actually, what is the symptom? When you surrender to Krishna, what is its symptom? Like you are saying, what is its symptom? How can we understand? Like Bhaktivinoda Thakur said, Maro hovi rakh hovi jo ichha tomar nitya dasa prati toya adhika. When you surrender, at that time, your faith is very concrete faith. Whether you kill me, maybe you protect me, I don't care, but I am yours. May I lose everything in my life, still I am yours. I don't care about my happiness, I don't care about my distress. I know you will take care of me. I have hope. At any condition, you will take care of me. That is the nature of a surrendered soul. I am not worried about myself. When I surrender at your lotus feet, then how can I say something belongs to me? I can't say. My mind is not belongs to me, my body is not belongs to me, I am not belongs to you. So we can check ourselves, how we feel protected, how we are developing faith in a critical condition. When we are facing some critical condition, still we are continuing same faith, same feeling towards Sadhu, Guru and Krishna. That is the nature of surrender. Same faith. Okay? Okay, you have question? Okay.
Hare Krishna. I have a question.
Yeah.
We cannot control our mind, but who's actually thinking our thoughts? Like, I don't know what my next thought is going to be. Who is controlling our thoughts? Who's telling us what to think?
According to our mind, many lives before we have same mind. Don't think this mind is these lives, these bodies. No. This mind is carrying many lives impressions. You know, someone's mind very peaceful, someone's mind very stubborn. Generally, three types of persons are there. Santa, Ghora, Modha. According to Bhagavatam, very peaceful persons are there. When they want to perform something, mind helps them. They just think, okay, this is good, this is bad. They are called Santa, very peaceful. Mind usually help them. And someone is Mudha. Mudha means, ignorance. They are in ignorance. They don't know. Okay, drink wine. Mind creating problem, just drink wine. Yeah. Drink, dance. Bas, pass this life. They don't know. Even by drinking, they are spoiling their body. Ignorance. Five mind tendencies like that. Very peaceful. Someone's mind very peaceful. Someone's mind is Ghora and Mudha, and someone's mind is Ghora. Ghora means very, heavy nature. Sometimes very peaceful, sometimes very aggressive. Sometimes, acting very freely, and sometimes like lethargy comes to mind. Why? Krishna said these things in Bhagavad Gita. This is mind's nature. According to our previous karma, everyone have different, nature. How can I change these things? Krishna said in Bhagavad Gita, only I can help a conditioned soul. No one can say. Otherwise, why said lastly, conclusion, you remember me. Why not he said, okay, you control your food. Huh? Why not he said, you control your food. You just go to a settled place, you just sit there. Only said, remember me. Why? In same Bhagavad Gita, Krishna said, Indriyanam manaschasmi. Among the senses, I am mind. Krishna said, I am mind. Only I have power to control the mind. You serve me, you remember me, you chant my name, you connected with me, I will control your mind. Because this mind is mine. It's to work on mind potency. Because you have karma, you can't counter it. Better just surrender to me. Yeah. Therefore, this feelings is coming. Different devotees, different persons have different feelings coming. Huh? Not same. Why? Your feeling is different. You ask your sister, your brother, to their mind different feelings is coming. Every individual soul of mind. And mind's nature built or it's carrying the impressions of previous many lives. Same mind. And same mind is creating problem now. Therefore, if this is this system, whenever, like devotees, they are controlling mind, sometimes they are also praying to Krishna, please help us, I can develop love towards you. Therefore they are chanting. And when we are chanting, we are hearing. By sound vibration, we want to control our mind. This is pure sound vibration. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram. Actually, we have to chant Mahamantra like this. Prabhupada used to say, always name should be very clear. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare, Hare Krishna. Beginning, we want to only meditate on the sound vibration. Because Kali Yuga mind is very fickle. Suppose you are sitting there, I am speaking something. You see, I am speaking something. Already I spoke 1 hour, still your mind is going somewhere. Huh? But when I will call your name, Haribol, then immediately, when sound vibration comes, you look at it. And this sound vibration is very powerful. And this is Krishna's name. Therefore, we are meditating on this sound vibration. So therefore, by this way we can counteract mind. Otherwise, there is no other way. No second. Okay? Okay, thank you.
Hare Krishna.
Haribol. Yeah.
His Holiness. Oh, you have more questions? You have a question?
Hare Krishna Maharaj. Jai. That Sarvdharma Pratyajati. Oh. How do we implement Sarvdharma Pratyajati in our life? How do we practice?
She's asking one thing, how can we implement this Sarvadharman Parityaja in our life? Yeah, we are discussing something. When we develop love, when we surrender, then we can give up. Suppose I am surrendered to, like all these IT boys, they are surrendered to now companies. They surrender because they know us. They have faith on company. Okay, I come from India, this is best company. Once they have faith, once they have love, they will surrender. Therefore, we want to first focus on how to develop love for Krishna. And that is helping. Hare Krishna Mahamantra. It is not only, cleanse our heart, control our mind, but actually its chief goal. Why we are chanting Hare Krishna Mahamantra? How to develop love at Lord's feet of Krishna. And when we free from offense, when we chant nicely and serve Vaishnavas, then we develop love. Then we will not worried about other things. Automatically surrenderness. Yeah, gopis, like gopis, what they give up, even they don't know. When you give up something, you know or not? You give up onion, garlic, meat, fish, you know. I give up these things. But what gopis give up? If you ask to gopis, what you give up? I don't know. Don't try to give up something. Try to develop love. By love, this is nature of love. Once you develop love, you will give up other things. Our principle, Gaudiya principle is like that. Artificially, we don't want to be detached from wife, children, son, money. No. Naturally, when love will come, automatically it's love's nature. It's make detached from other things. Gopis never worried, okay, 100 years already passed, Krishna is now in Dwaraka. What about our marriage? They never worried. Whether Krishna come or not. They never worried. They're only worried how to solve Krishna. They're crying 100 years only for one thing. We don't have chance to serve Krishna anymore. They're not worried about their life. No. So our principle, first principle, how to develop love for Krishna. Therefore we have engagement. We wake up in early, chanting Hare Krishna, performing kirtan, deities, we are serving, we are cooking, we are offering. Just to develop love. Okay, thank you. Oh, you have also one question. Okay. Okay. Now it is. Okay.
Thank you, Maharaj, for the wonderful session. My humble obeisances unto your Majesty. My question is, we are trying to practice sincerely, dedicating our time for Krishna conscious, but we are not in an environment to bring up the kids in. Well, yes, we meet every week, but they go to schools and they come back with
Bad impressions.
yes, their own impression, and it's very difficult to we be on this side and they be on that side.
Yes. Very difficult. Not in what to speak about the USA. This is, even in India now, this is a big challenge. Therefore, Prabhupada, when came to West, he was worried for kids. Therefore, he started Gurukul in Dallas. What the influence, material influence, after this internet came, it spoiled everyone's life. What to speak about kids? Don't speak about kids. Everyone was spoiled. Addicted. Very difficult. This is fifth one. Fourth regulative principle, this is fifth regulative principle. I used to say, yeah, even this fourth regulative, this is more addicted than this fourth regulative principles. And you will break all these four regulative principles by fifth one. By internet you will break everything. And especially for kids, homeschooling is best. Homeschooling. Yeah. If someone wants, homeschooling is best. Public school very difficult. And once they went outside, they bring all these bad impressions, bad associations. Best our schools are there, try to send there. And now many, Indians, even our many devotees are there here. Like in India, many places, center they are opening their own Gurukul. Those devotees have education background, they are working outside, they are giving payment. Okay, don't work in outside. We want to give you payment, please. You take care of our kids as a teacher. Yeah, otherwise what we can say about the kids? Yeah. In Dallas, I saw one couple, they are from South India. They bring their kid, son and daughter. Not last year, 1 year before, 2 years before. They said to me, Maharaj, we are not allowing our kids to go to school. And every day I am training them. how to study Bhagavad. And they know many verses. Even in Ras Panchaya, there are 5 chapters from 10th canto. They know everything. Then they start to recite in front of me. I said, good. And they said, okay, our Guru will never allow our kids to work in outside. We'll work, we'll keep some Lakshmi Pari. I want to save their life. I said, this is good. Your son and daughter, they will not blame because they are, for them you already earn some Lakshmi. Just stay in my house, study Bhagavatam, worship. Both brother and sister. Very, maybe 6-7 years. Father, mother, door alag. But once you allow them to public school, any Indian boys now, what to speak about, those are born here. Even Indian boys, they are coming, once their father, mother coming here, they are going to public school, then never. Always I used to ask, okay, you want to go to India? No. And why you don't want to go to India? Only one thing they say, cleanness is not there. Only one thing, cleanness. Everything dirty. I said, okay, see your heart. Everything clean there, eh? Outside we are seeing, everything clean. But what about your heart? Even small Indian boys staying 2-3 years, they don't want to return. Addiction, independent nature, you know all these things. What is going on here? Everywhere. Now for kids this is a big challenge. But therefore, with affection, try to train them. Always give some time for kids. You have to give some time. Whether they are chanting or not, paying obeisance or not, always you have to focus. Yeah. Like India, like they are all are coming here. You see what they are doing, even we don't know. They are playing, but in India, no. So in satsang, every time one Mataji will be with them. Mataji will arrange some Matajis or some Prabhujis. They will arrange some competition. Okay. Draw Krishna's picture. For them, we have to make some programs for kids. And we are going to temple, we are worried for our programs, and they are just playing. Then what they will learn? Whether they pay obeisances or not, whether they are chanting one round or not, we are not focusing. So we have to train them. Some Matajis or some Prabhujis have to train them. We have to try. It's up to Krishna. Okay, thank you. Now this is time for all of you to take prasad. Hare Krishna, Jagannath Baldev Subhadra Maharani ki jai, Gaur Nityanand Prabhu ki jai, Srila Prabhupada Ji Maharaj ki jai, Sambit Vaishnava Bhakta Vrinda ki jai, Nitai Gaur Premanande, Hare Hare Bol, Hare Krishna.
Haladar Swami Maharaj ki jai.
Prabhupada ki jai.
Let's give him a big round of applause.